Hey everybody, this is Dustin, your RV specialist. So today we are doing a wheel bearing pack on a Grand Design Reflection. It's a 150 series. Let's go see what year it is, because I'm about to blow your mind. This is a 2000, built in 11 of 2020, so technically it's a 21. So what we're gonna see now is they come in for some suspension maintenance, right? Some wheel bearing packs. So first, let's just start with something simple like, hey, there's a chunk missing out of the magnet, right? Obviously, you can see all the grease seals are leaking and thrown around and just contaminating. There's a bunch of lips and stuff on that. And now, more important, their pipe broke loose. And so see right there, the hole where this has been rubbing through that. And they put a piece of tape and a block down there where that one's rubbing. And then you can see over here, see the gap in that? All the bushings are completely shot. Springs are flat. The spring keepers are coming loose. This one's still intact, but that one's shifted and completely expanded, so is the other side. So here's where we're gonna get to the ugly, right? So whoa, what's going on, right? Look at that crack, right? So to back this out, you can see how big my hand is compared to that. That crack is like that big by like that big. Now it's also, so I'll zoom in again so you can see that crack. There she is, right? So we're gonna turn that in to see if we can get that covered under warranty. Here's another crack, right? So the thing I want you to think about though is, we got, oh, did you see the crack back here too? There's another one back here where the leveling jacks are at. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Right? So we got 3 cracks here. And so what we want to tell you is that, you know, we're gonna hope that Grand Design's gonna cover this for these folks, but all the suspension bushings are worn out, the springs are worn out. I'm gonna have Adam, hey Adam, would you mind shaking the other side of the axle? Let's go around and see the other side, because the other side as well has got a bunch of damage too. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to catch the license plate, but here, let me grab the stool so I can come down here. This is live, not rehearsed, not recorded, not pre-shown. So can you do me a wiggle test? Mm-hmm. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, see that bushing? That bushing is shot. Mm-hmm. All right. And I can see the rub marks on there too. Mm-hmm. And then same thing, the back of this frame back here is all rusted and cracked. You can see the cracks back there. You can see the crack right here on the gusset. You can see, where was the other crack at?
Right here, there's one right there, and then there's
one further up over here somewhere.
Yeah, right up there.
Oh, right there, starting, yep. Okay, so basically we got 6 cracks. As you've seen, that other one was worse, but all the bushings are shot, you know. So this thing is not that old, and luckily, you know, yeah, you can hear all the bushings moving. Mm-hmm. Luckily, normally, like the CR3000s, what we find on them when you take all the weight off of everything, so there's no weight on the axles, usually these are torn open. You know, our roads in California are kind of rough, so usually they're bouncing beyond where they could, and it flares these open, it damages these bolts. We see these break all the time, but the magnet actually broke off on this one, was rubbing in the bottom of the drum, so that one's hanging as he took it off. And you know, we want to talk about maintenance, right? So if you're going into like your normal like Les Schwab or tire shop or whatever, they're probably not looking for frame cracks, right? Look how long that sucker is, right? That's pretty good long. And it might be continued under the paint some more. They're not looking for things that are coming loose, and like that corner back there that was broken loose back in there. They're not looking for stuff like that. They're gonna come in, do their wheel bearing pack maintenance, sell you some brakes, sell you some tires, which we don't do here, and kick you out the door. And so they're more than likely not going to check out all the suspension. They're not going to check out the leaf springs. So these leaf springs too were also pretty flat once the weight was on them. Again, you can see the band on this one coming loose, how it popped loose on there, it spread. And so stay tuned for more. Make sure that you are, so all of these, whether they're wet bolts or they're non-wet bolts, they have a bushing. Either the bushing is bronze or nylon. those bushings need to get replaced depending upon how much you travel, what kind of roads you live on. So there's no clear like, hey, change it every 3 months, or every 6,000 miles, or every 12,000 miles. It depends on how you drive it, where you drive it, what you drive it through. Are you at the ocean? Are you driving it through sand? Are you driving it in the mountains? All that stuff is a factor of it. So that's why when we do our wheel bearing packs here at California Specialist, our guys are checking for play. They're pulling some of these apart sometimes to see how the bolts look, to see how the shackle links are. We're looking at, the U-bolts. We're checking torques on those. The guys will go back and they'll witness mark stuff so that we know where it's at and if it's moved. We're looking for the cracks in the frame. So keep in mind, this has got another box tube that's welded on this eye. And normally these aren't on here. This was added for additional support. Also increases the height of the trailer, and that come factory. But on the other side and on the back side, so this is broken here on the I-beam. So the I-beam's doing this, which means the axles are doing this wave, and same thing in the back, and I don't know if it's a combination of the jacks back there where they're picking up and that caused that to break, but both of them are like that on the same side. I'm gonna go back and show you another picture again of that big L crack that's on the other side. But we want you to go, I'm gonna go this way so I don't pick up the license plate again. We want you to see these videos so that you can know, hey, maintenance, even this, look at how all these screws are broke loose. All this stuff is opened up. That's gonna take on water and damage the whole coach. So that's another reason why when you come in here to our shop, we're walking the coaches over, recommending, bug springs when they put them here, but they didn't put them there. We're recommending all kinds of stuff. They see their fender skirts damaged. Looks like their slide out ring's probably out of adjustment too. There's all kinds of cracks and stuff they've done here to kind of help band-aid that up. Thanks, Adam. He brought me a stool. So, again, this pipe, there's one strap that holds that pipe in place. That pipe came loose, which drops. Now that could cause damage to the tanks. It obviously rubbed a hole through here. It obviously rubbed a hole through there. And again, here's where I came over for it. Look how big that crack is. That is the whole I-beam, right? So we need to get with them, see what they want to do. That crack, that's 2+ inches high. And, it stops from the screw, but, and it may carry on underneath here when we grind it down underneath the paint. But that's pretty good size crack, and then of course it cracked it there. So we'll come back to same thing in our other videos. I talk a lot about like the Roadmaster kit or a Dexter Easy Flex. This one jumps up and down this way. It pivots that way. I'm not a big fan of those, only because our roads here in California are horrible. We go a lot with the Dexter kits, for the center equalizers, or we do the Roadmaster kits. And the Roadmaster kit's that pumpkin that goes in here that has the springs that go in and out. Springs, again, are a lifetime warranty. Comes with shocks. Shocks are a lifetime warranty. Reduces the shaking and vibration and G-forces to the coach anywhere from 50 to 90-something%, depending on, sand, gravel roads, cobble roads, whatever it is you're driving on. And then also, no matter the brand of tires, it makes the tires last about 25% longer. So if you care about your tires, it's something to think about in investing with us, or, any of your other shops. So anyways, stay tuned for more. I'm going to quit rattling around on here. We'll get back with the manufacturer, see if they want us to go ahead and take care of that crack. And you can see that crack, that's big time. That's bad. Bad. Right? And same thing with that crack there, and then same thing with, that crack back in there. Oh, where did it go? Can't see. Yeah, somewhere in there. So this one, like I said, it's got 6 cracks on it. Was there also another one that was up front too, right?
Yeah, there was another one right.
Oh yeah, that one's big time too.
Yeah, the whole long one right there, along the whole beam.
Yeah, that's huge. Look at how long that is. Can you put your flashlight up to it, like lay it against it, so that, no, I mean lay it sideways so everybody can see how hung that is. So it starts there, and it actually broke it clear loose from there. So that's got to be, what, at least a good 8, 10 inches.
Yeah, if not more.
And it broke the physical I-beam on the edge of the bottom of the
right
eye.
there.
Yeah.
How long that is. It's
That's
crazy.
Yep. So whether they was 4x4 in or had a tire blowout or something, I don't know. So we'll see what we can do for these folks and go from there. Thanks so much for watching.